You keep maxing out on filler when you need to be maxing out your 401k. We keep talking about beauty maxing, but let's get into money maxing. Here's a list of all of the things that you should be doing if you want to be money maxing this season. Number one, if your employer has a 401k and they offer a match, don't let me hear that you're not contributing to it. Number two, if you spend all your money at Sephora and you don't have an emergency fund, please start with $2,000. Once you hit $2,000, work towards 3 months. Once you hit 3 months, work towards 6 months. You need to have cash saved for those rainy days. Three, you need to open an IRA. This can be Roth if you fit within the income limits. This can be a traditional if you don't fit within the income limits, and then you can convert it to Roth. But the point is, open the IRA. You need to start investing. If you can max it out, that's $7,500 for the year. Four, get a budgeting app, because why do you never know how much you spent last month on anything? That's why you can't budget, because you don't know where your money is going. Get the budgeting app. Now, you've done the retirement part with your 401k and with your IRA. Next, open a traditional brokerage account. This I call your play money. This is the money that you have access to that isn't tied up until you're 59 and a half. This is where you can still invest, but it's more accessible for you. If you don't want to do the work of having to figure out where you're investing, you either use a robo-advisor or simple ETFs like VOO, VTI, the Charles Schwab Dividend ETF. Very helpful for you, great for beginners. Lastly, maximizing your money is about being intentional about where you spend and where it goes. I'm never going to tell you not to spend money, but I want you to be aware of your money is going to, and understand that every dollar that is spent on nonsense is dollars that is deferred away from the future version of you. You don't want to do that to future you. Okay. Thank you.
Everybody talks about LOOKSMAXXIng, upgrading your body, your style, your hair, and your skin. And don't get me wrong, I love all of that. But if we're being honest, the ultimate glow up isn't just looking expensive, it's becoming financially secure. Because a woman who knows how to make money, keep money, grow money, and protect money walks differently. We're at the end of July. This is basically a second new year. Kids are going back to school, vacations are wrapping up, routines are changing, and it's the perfect time to reset before the holidays sneak up on us. If you watch my mid-year reset video, you've already started cleaning out what no longer serves you. If you watched my Learn About Money video, you've started building the foundation. Today, we're taking it one step further. This is finance maxing. Not becoming rich overnight, becoming the kind of woman whose financial life keeps getting better every single year. So, step one, number one, audit your money without judging yourself. Before you improve anything, you have to know where you stand. Look at your checking account, savings, credit card balances, loans, monthly subscriptions, monthly spending. Don't shame yourself. Numbers are information, that is data, not your identity. Today is simply your new starting point. Number two, we're going to increase your income. There's only so much you can cut. Eventually, you have to earn more. So I want you to ask yourself, can you negotiate your salary? Can I pick up some overtime? Start a little freelancing? Can I sell a skill? Or can I offer services? Create digital products? Learn a high income skill? Start investing in a business? Finance maxing isn't just budgeting, it's becoming more valuable. And when you become more valuable, you make more money naturally. It's going to naturally happen. It's just like I see with a lot of districts with the schools. They're complaining about, how the lunch ladies, the nutrition team, and the janitors and the bus drivers, they are getting paid low wages. And then others are comparing their salaries to those with master's degrees, the principals. The principals became more valuable in a sense. They went to school, they did the work. If we're being honest, in a school, everyone holds value, but the principal has more responsibility. She's responsible for more. So that principal gets paid more. So that's what I mean by becoming more valuable. But we love the people that, clean the schools, drive the buses. They are the glue to getting the kids fed, keeping them in a clean environment, and getting them to school. But that was just an example, so to speak. Number 3, cut the lifestyle inflation. Every raise doesn't need a matching spending increase. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle immediately, upgrade your net worth. Your future you will be grateful. So when you do become more valuable and you get that raise, don't go out and get a bigger car note. Don't go out and get a bigger apartment just yet. Let the raise actually stack up. Number 4, we're going to build a real emergency fund. Having money in savings isn't boring. It is freedom. Freedom to leave, freedom to say no, freedom to breathe when life starts lifing. Even starting with 1 month of expenses puts you in a much stronger position than living paycheck to paycheck. It puts you in a much stronger position than a lot of Americans today, a lot of families today, not just Americans. So, number 5, we're going to learn how money actually grows. Most people stop at saving. Finance maxing, women learn how money compounds. Now is the perfect time to get your hands a little wet with learning about stocks, bonds, ETFs, REITs, index funds, retirement accounts, trading, only after you understand the basics and the risks, though. You don't have to become an expert overnight. That is not what we are trying to do. But you should become comfortable enough that financial conversations stop sounding like a foreign language. The earlier you learn, the more time your money has the opportunity to grow. I am so serious about that. That is one thing I want all the ladies listening to this to do. With finance maxing, get invested in one of the above that I just listed. 6, raise your financial standards. Stop saying you can afford something and start asking, how can I afford this? What do I need to cut just temporarily? Delay some gratification. One question closes doors and the other trains your brain to find new opportunities. Number 7, protect your money. Making money is only part of the equation. Protect it. That means improving your credit, watching out for scams, reading contracts closely. Don't let anyone rush you into signing anything. You have the right to read through it. Having insurance where appropriate. You decorating that house. I don't care if you own it or renting. You're decorating. Have insurance. Renter's insurance, especially if you're in an apartment. Upstairs might flood. You might have some careless tenants, neighbors, and they might flood their apartment and it drips down into yours. And now you're out of luck because you didn't have renter's insurance. Building multiple income streams over time. That's how you protect your money. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Building wealth isn't only about earning, it's about keeping what you've already earned. 8, we're going to invest in yourself. Some purchases make you poor, others make you richer. Courses, books, certifications, networking, therapy, fitness, health, learning new skills. The best investment often isn't the stock market. It's becoming someone who can earn more for decades. It's looking out for yourself. 9, and lastly, start thinking long term. This is one of the best things you can do. Finance maxing. Finance maxing means making decisions that your future self will thank you for. Not every dollar has to entertain today's version of you. Some dollars need to work for tomorrow's version. Some dollars need to work for 5 years from now. Imagine entering 2027 with more savings, less or no debt, investments growing, better financial habits, more confidence around money. That version of you starts with the choices that you make today. Looks can open a door, confidence can keep you in the room, but financial stability gives you options. And options are powerful. You don't have to become wealthy overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. You just have to become a little more financially educated than you were yesterday. A few better decisions every month can completely change the trajectory of your life over the next 5 or 10 years. So let this be your sign to finance max for the rest of 2026. I want you to learn the language of money, learn the language of finances, grow your income, protect your peace, and build a future where your bank account reflects the woman you're becoming. If you haven't watched the mid-year reset video yet, that's the perfect place to start clearing your space for the next chapter in your life. I gave you like a clear rundown for your mid-year purge reset. And if you're still new to personal finance, go watch my Learn About Money video after this one to build a strong foundation before you dive deeper into investing and wealth building. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment below what is one money habit you're committing to before 2027. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Pretty Girl Rich Era, where we heal, level up, and become the best version of ourselves. Bye.